Hello and welcome to Season 9 of Mudrunner.
Hello, Season 9. Wow.
I am, of course, Hawkreach, and I'm joined by...
the captain.
Yes, and we're back. You might recognise the map that we're in. That's right, we're in, the valley?
Yep.
But we wanted to change things up a little bit, so we've installed some mods. Would you like to give the viewers a bit of information on what you've installed?
Well, I've installed a Land Rover Defender 90, which is one of the camel race. Sorry, the camel between...
Sorry, I was making noises.
1985, get it, right, and 2000, there were camel races. Now, Camel was a famous brand of American cigarettes.
Oh, I was going to say, I would have thought this thing would have outrun the camels by a lot.
Well, it would. All over the world. I'll tell you about that later on. The most important thing to know, that this mod is byPra. And
it's actually byPra. By is part of the name of the user, just to clarify.
And Vovchik. Now, I don't know whether that's a second person. There was a comma. So if it is two people, thanks, guys.
Could just be their surname.
Yeah. But anyway, Thanks very much. And I'll tell you more about this one as we proceed with the game. Shall I introduce my second truck?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Jump
I'll
in.
just change the truck. Here we are. Big, mean, and nasty. This is the Kamaz 65228. 8x8. It's actually got an American engine and gearbox, which I'll tell you about later on. And it's big and mean, and it is by... Doroh, D-O-R-O-H. So thanks very much indeed. I'm going to enjoy playing with this one. So I'll tell you more about it as we get underway.
Okay, and just to clarify, you've had a little bit of testing time with those trucks, haven't you? Just a little bit.
Oh, just a little bit. Yeah, hardly any.
Well, I've basically done nothing other than turn the engines of mine on. So I'd first of all like to introduce you to the very elegantly named U-5320-50M. Now, if that isn't a name that'll get stuck in your head, I don't know what is.
We can call it Bud for sure.
Joking aside, this is one of the Ural trucks from the Ural pack, which seems to be quite a popular and well-known pack of modded trucks on the Steam Workshop, which is generally where we get our mods from. It's by 3 chaps, or possibly chapettes, but the general demographic seems to be men. And their usernames are Darius, PRADO 75 Rus, which could be an abbreviation for Russian, not sure, and muzden, and in parentheses, Rus. That's the bit that tells me it might be saying Russian. I don't know. It doesn't bother me either way. Could be their surname.
I'd just like to say that I'm actually inside your truck.
Oh, lovely.
In the back of the truck.
Lovely. So yeah, this is one of the trucks from the Ural pack. It's the sort of
got
black
a spare
one,
exhaust in the back,
which looked a bit cool. Oh, really?
Sorry, no, it's not. It's it could be a still for vodka.
Probably. So yeah, I just thought the nice black colour looked quite cool, and yeah, so I grabbed it. I wasn't too judicious or thoughtful about the trucks I grabbed. I thought, yeah, that one looks alright, and that one looks alright, and I just thought sometimes it's a bit fun to be put in that sort of position. And the other truck I have,
I've got a nice deal. Oh, sorry, go on.
is a real ugly brute. This is the HIMARS Custom. So it's a custom version of the HIMARS. Now, this is by Sikis84.
Have you jumped in it?
I have. But it's inside your truck,
it's inside my truck,
it'll be a grey blob.
That's all right.
You can turn around and look at my screen if you want. We're back in the original room that we shoot videos in, so it should sound a bit better. So yes, by Sikis84, and with Sikis and of course the gentleman or gentlemanettes who produced the Ural truck. Thank you very much for making it. You provide it for free. We love playing with them. Thank you so much. But this is based on the M142. What?
Sorry, carry on. I've just discovered
Shut
something.
up. The M142, which the HIMARS bit of the word is a sort of an abbreviation of High Mobility Artillery Rocket System. So it's basically a rocket launcher.
Mobility.
So I believe I
got me scared now.
I didn't actually manage to write down, but this truck is based on a slightly different truck, which is not for the rockets, but just for I don't know. Other
carrying
stuff,
the rockets,
carrying other stuff. I don't know, but then they modified it. But I believe it's by Lockheed Martin. That needs to be fact checked. But I think I saw something like that. It was
okay. So it's Amerikanski rocket truck.
Yes, it was developed for the US Army.
Amerikanski rocket truck.
So that's about all the information I could sort of find in the couple of minutes while we were setting up. But I'm pretty excited to use these trucks.
So am I, but I've just got to show you this because this is terrible. I'm sorry I interrupted you a little while ago, but have a look at this. There's a leg. Oops, sorry. There's a leg.
Do you remember that?
A spare leg in the...
Yeah, is this the whole...
in the passenger seat.
Do you remember the double knee?
Double knee. Yeah, maybe this is the...
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, look. I've got a WTF on the back of mine.
Good grief.
And I've got lights, lamp. Oops.
Well, let's get going.
Oh, and I've got a high...
Come on, the poor viewer's been sitting here for bloody ages.
High air intake. So that should be good. We'll get back into... So what are we going to do first? Are we going to scout first?
I think so. I haven't really got a scouting vehicle per se, but I just thought this truck looks great. It's even got a bed in it, I just want to say. So, when Captain Prang drowns himself and needs to go and get recovered for something, I can have a sleep. This is the truck you needed when I was recovering myself in Dangerous Roads 3.
So what are we going to do? I mean,
well, first things first, I think come up to the fuel station.
Okay.
And then you stall about here and have to go up through the gears again. After you've put diff lock on all wheels on. I've got to admit, one thing I'm not actually a fan of in this truck already is the fact that you don't seem to be able to close the door.
In the back?
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
I've got a utility attachment and a dot back. It's just slightly annoying. Oh, I might actually... What is the projector?
I don't know. I was playing with that. I think we'll have to wait until we get into the garage.
Yeah.
Okay. Now don't run over me because I'm sort of right in front of you.
Look how tiny you are! Look how tiny you are!
But I'm yellow!
It really gives you the impression of just how big these trucks are. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's just because, the people who made these mods didn't scale them very well. Now, I'm not saying that they're scaled perfectly, but I imagine that the people who made them put a fair bit of effort into scaling them right. But that's probably a very realistic, comparison. Like these Urals and stuff like that, they are enormous. We were watching just a minute ago a video from the Top Gear Philippines of a gentleman, what was his name? B-Boy?
Something like that.
Yeah. And he seemed like quite a good presenter. But he said, I'm 6 foot and I'm standing next to one of the wheels on this Ural, so like a modern Ural, and it's up to about his chest, almost his shoulder, for a person who's 6 foot.
Yep.
So that just gives you the idea. You sort of don't really get that impression from seeing a chap sitting down. Where are you going?
I'm going across country and I'm going to get...
You're going to get that watch point?
A watch point.
All right, I'll go to the one on the left.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So let's not hum music, because what we'll do, we really enjoyed when we were adding in some music to those races last season. So I think we might add in some more music like that again. If that's all right. Whoa, that's gonna be great. I came over the ridge of a mountain and got heaps of air.
Ah, okay.
It's brilliant. You're going to love it. It's even more brilliant because of the noise that I managed to make. I think this road was actually accessible from before, but oh well. Okay. Oh, it's good to be back. We haven't played for a better part of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. So what do you think of your truck so far?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with
Pretty
this,
fast.
actually. I mean, I seem to have heaps of extra fuel as well. Like, I think I've got, like, I didn't actually look, but probably around about 1,000 litres.
Whoops. Get into the right gear.
All right. Navigation map revealed. Cool. So there's a log kiosk down here. Are log kiosks the ones you pick up things from?
Yep.
Okay. Now, got a garage at the top, which requires obviously our garage points to be delivered to.
Yep.
And the garage points are back from where we started.
Yep.
So the question is, do we want to carry on and get more watch points, or do we want to go and unlock that garage and then get the watch points out from there? I'm leaning towards the latter of the options.
So we
go back to where we started.
Quite near me, so I might go and get that one.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Are you happy with that?
Ish. It just means that when I get to the garage, it'll be useless.
I'm 232 meters.
Yeah,
from
I know.
So I just go and get that one, and then I'll come back and go to the garage.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's just. I'm wondering whether.
One thing we should say is we usually go. This is a vanilla map, so obviously I think it should be reasonably clear that we have played it before.
Yeah, but I don't reckon for 2 years. I don't reckon I've played this map for 2 years.
But the new thing is it's a long time ago.
Probably played it more recently, or a bit of it.
Right now, we're allowed to use our electrical winches. Yep.
Are we?
Yeah, that's what we said.
Oh, okay, in your scout vehicle, yeah.
In the
So you can only use them in scout vehicles, so I can't.
That's good, because I've already got into I need to winch upright.
But definitely judiciously, because I think it takes the fun away if we use it too much, or we rely. You shouldn't do something relying on the fact that you can battery winch. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. So I'm using it sort of once.
Like if you think you're going to fall over, like do you know what I mean? You know,
well,
don't make a decision to do a particular maneuver just because you know that you can get yourself back up. Does that make sense?
I now know that it tips over.
Well, you didn't think it'd tip over?
I knew it would tip over.
Oops.
I just didn't know. I didn't. It's the ease of tipping over.
The tipper-overiness.
It's tipper-ovary. Yes.
Ovary.
Ovary tipperiness. Ovary tipperiness, yes. So that, now I've got that. That the experience has been made. I can go a bit more gingery.
Gingerly, I think is the
gingery
word.
And gingerly, yeah. Gingery. So, these races I was talking about, the camel races, off-road races, highly modified vehicles. In the early years, it was the ones like I'm driving at the moment, and then it went into diesel Discovery, Land Rover Discovery.
Okay. I'm just moving my mic.
And I think it's called an Overlander. In the later years, getting up to 2000, and all over the world, Siberia, Africa, Brazil.
So is this a
Papua
type
New
of race,
Guinea.
or is it a particular sort of organisation that runs it?
What was the type of race?
Okay.
Off-road racing in highly modified vehicles.
Okay, interesting.
And there's the watch point, but come on, get to the watch point. Stop messing about. Get around them little trees.
Well, I say that to him as well, but it doesn't work very well.
Oops. There we go. Oh, I've got a rev counter on my dashboard.
Oh yeah, I know what I've got. Oh wow! I've got a CD player.
A CD player.
Wow, this is amazing.
Actually, mine's very Land Rover-esque. I've driven Land Rovers, and the air conditioning is simply a flap. You open up the flap on the outside.
wow.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm looking at yours now.
Sort of. It's hidden underneath that the roll bar.
If you click with
bottom
your
of the
left
roll
click,
bar.
you can then get your mouse up to point at things.
Yeah, yeah, I know that.
You need
Yeah.
to-
Sorry, just
Anyway, do you want to have a look at the internal of
sort
my
of
truck?
about there. Yeah, hang on.
See my radio down there?
Yep.
This is Hawkridge. Can you hear me, Captain Frank? Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
So I'm coming back now to get in my.
Yeah, and drag your garage whatsies.
Okay. So now I've got a map. Have I got a road? Yep, I've got a road. It's right behind me.
He's got a row.
So I need to go around.
It's probably worth saying if we're gonna have music, we definitely don't want to be muttering, because I was realizing that when we mutter and there's music, it's not very nice, basically. Let's have a look. How am I
Right,
going?
I need to go
get up
west.
there?
Going to the west.
Going to the west.
Trying to find a road. Going to the west.
Okay. Gonna do a little bit of off-roading. I vaguely remember this place, and I actually remember it being a massive pain in the bum. But I'm sure this wasn't where I went. Let's try a bit of second gear. I'm not quite bold enough to go into
Find the
third.
road.
Wonderful. Good sir. Damage?
Yeah, so
This might be a brain loading. This might be a thumbnail.
if you say so.
I'd just like to say that out loud, because otherwise if I'm in your view at the time and I don't notice that, then I forget
Okay.
to take a thumbnail and then I have to search back through all of it.
I should be able to see you over to my right. Oh no! I've gone into what's he can. And I'm sure that when I first started the truck up, it was in left-hand drive. Now it's in right-hand drive.
You sure that wasn't just the other truck that you were in?
I don't know. Could be. I'm doing a bit of
Let's keep going this way.
internal looking.
Some internal looking.
Yeah, well, I'm inside looking out. Let's just check.
Is that internal
way.
looking or external looking? I think that's the question.
Well, that's the question, isn't
Is it where you're looking to or where you're looking from?
So I'm going to the
Cotton Eye John.
Cotton Eye John.